Now let's get started. Hey guys, it's Ray again. Just wanted to show you a little bit of gameplay from another one of my favorite GBA games, and that's F-Zero Maximum Velocity. Now this is a really great racing game, just like all the F-Zero games are. The sense of speed is just fantastic in this game. I really enjoy it. Now one of the first things that I've noticed when I'm playing this game, the vehicles that you drive, they feel a little bit on the slippery side when you're racing through these tracks. Some of the turns, as you can see right here, I'm kind of just sliding to the right, but that's okay. It's a little bit of variety there for you. These tracks all look great on the GBA. The computer opponents you race against are definitely up to par. They'll keep you on your toes. If you make a mistake, they'll pass right by you. But also another thing that I've noticed about this game, and this is true for all the F-Zero games, it really rewards you for taking risk. And what I mean by that is, say there's a ramp that makes you leap over parts of the track. They really reward you for doing things like that, and that's always a great thing. It kind of reminds me of Mario Kart when you use a mushroom on certain areas of the track, and you really gain a lot of advantage that way, and that's always a good thing in a racing game. And at the same time, you take that risk, there's a great possibility that you're just gonna destroy your vehicle and it's game over and you gotta start the race over again. Here I am on night one, the first track in the night series, and this is a really cool looking level as well. I mean, just taking a look at the background and things like that, it just looks like you're in a really cool city, futuristic city, and it looks great. But making these turns, I had a little bit of trouble when this game first came out because I'm so used to the original F-Zero. Racing around these tracks, I just seem to be slipping off to the right or to the left, but you have to kind of get used to it and time your turns just right. It's all about timing in these games, and that's part of the reason I love them so much. Here we are on night two, the second track of the night series. This one has all kinds of twists and turns to its layout, and that's always a good thing. A lot of variety here. But you got to be careful when you boost, as well as when you hit these boost pads on the track. You don't want to hit them at the wrong angle because they can throw you into the wall or something even more deadly than that. Another great thing about the F-Zero series that I personally enjoy is your power meter. There's a trade-off there, you know. If you take enough damage, you'll explode. There's a strategy there when you're racing against opponents. They'll try to knock you off or knock you into a wall and try to take down your power level. And I always like racing games where there's consequences to doing the wrong thing, and that's always a good thing. Night 3, this may be my favorite track in the whole game. This electricity, it seems like it's just rampant, as you can see in the background, and there's a city in the very back, and I don't know, there's just something about this. It looks like there's a storm coming in. It just looks great, and you have these mines on the track, and you got to be careful about hitting those because they're very, very deadly. The laps go by pretty quickly. You got to make these turns just right. And you can use the L and R buttons to kind of give you a little bit more of an edge to your turns, to lean the car to the left or the right. Of course, every F-Zero has a great sense of speed, and that's almost what it's known for, is that fast, futuristic speed that you have in these vehicles. Night 4, I really enjoy this one as well. It seems to be that you're racing over an ocean. Maybe it's got an Arctic look to it with all this ice in the background, and a great little track. It's got a lot of speed boost on it. You got to be careful on some of these sections of the track because right there was a little ramp, and you gotta time that just right. If you time it wrong, then you're gonna fall off the track and explode, and that'll be game over. Right there, I messed up. I don't know how I missed it, but I missed that speed boost and just kind of threw me off for it. I think I'd catch up here in a minute though, but see, that was a close one right there. Almost died. Here's the final night stage of the night series, and this is an okay looking stage. I'm not crazy about all the greenery, but that's okay. Just kind of have to be careful in certain sections of this because there's a lot of twists and turns, especially right here. But there's a fork in the road at the beginning of this course, and that's always a good thing in any racing game, to have multiple routes or routes, however you want to say it. But anyways, guys, I just wanted to show you a little bit of gameplay from F-Zero Maximum Velocity. Let me know down in the comments section below, what do you think of this game? And I would really love to know. Anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Take care.